Hello, and welcome to another episode of Monday with Marie. So, we had some technical difficulties, so that's why we're doing our Monday with Marie this Monday in the evening instead of the morning. I also had a workshop today around motivation. And so I had a couple questions. I do have a question here from someone that wrote in last week, but I had a really cool question come up around procrastination in this workshop and how to handle procrastination. And this also person also talked about feeling guilty, asking for help. So I'm going to answer this question for you guys the way I answered the question for them at the workshop. One, procrastination is a symptom. It is not the disease. So let me start there. Procrastination is really about you're feeling demotivated. And so the moment you feel that sense of procrastination, the truth of the matter is that you're demotivated. And so the first question that you'll need to ask yourself is, what about this task is demotivating for me? Does it speak to how I am motivated, my intrinsic motivators? If you ever want to read more about motivation, I would recommend Drive by Dan Pink. It's a great book, talks about motivation and drive. Another great resource are motivational maps, which really talk about our personal motivators. But when you think about motivation, I really want you to sort of think about how am I motivated? So I had this great example in the workshop today. There was a woman who is working with one of her partners, and that partner wants to write a book and about the things that they've been doing. It's really innovating and exciting. And you could tell immediately she did not want to write this book. So we talked about it. And the truth is, what motivates her is creativity and innovation, things that are around growth and for the future. And what motivates her partner are achievements and the present and those metrics and being the subject matter expert. So her partner is excited about writing the book because her partner wants to show everybody that she's a subject matter expert in this field. She doesn't want to write this book because she just wants to think about what's the next thing coming, what's the next exciting thing. And so she's completely demotivated, which has created some procrastination and some pushing aside. So I said, okay, stop, be honest with yourself, and talk to your partner and say to your partner, look, I don't want to write this book. I'm not interested in it. And here's why. I'm not motivated by this right now. I'm motivated about the next exciting thing, and figure out a compromise. Maybe it's that she focuses on writing those chapters that talk about the future. And her eyes lit up when I suggested that. So that sounds like that might be something for her. So remember, procrastination is a symptom of demotivation, and you need to figure out what about what's going on is demotivating to you. What about it is not speaking to your natural motivators? So hope that's helpful for anybody that's feeling a little demotivated. Oh, really quickly, make sure you're also taking care of yourself. Self-care and motivation go hand in hand. So am I drinking enough water? Am I taking breaks? I don't know why people don't want to take breaks. You need to rejuvenate your brain, rejuvenate English, your body, so that you can continue to do the things that you need to do. All right. Our next question comes from Ashley, and Ashley wants to know, I've seen all over the internet these differences between leaders and managers, and I'm curious, what's the difference? What's the diff, Marie? She writes, I love that. What's the diff? Ashley, if you've heard this already, I apologize, but here's my simple take on the difference. So there is a difference, and both are needed, and both are equally important in the workplace. But if you think of a manager, managers focus on the processes. They focus on the tactical. How do we how do we take that hill? Leaders focus on the vision. Why do we need to take that hill? Why do we need to achieve this goal? What skills do you need to achieve these goals? How can I help you and support you to get you those skills to achieve that goal? And the manager's like, great, I got the vision, and now I got the how. Now I got to figure out how we're going to achieve this goal. I need to get tactical. So managers really look at that 10,000-foot view or 5,000-foot view, that lower view of the work. Leaders look at that 30,000, 40,000, 50,000 foot view of the work. They're looking at the big picture. Both are needed. And so when we think about the importance of leaders and managers, yes, they're equally important and they're needed because the leader's purview is in the why, the managers and the team's purview is how we're going to achieve the goal. And the focus is on those results, and the leader's focus is on creating that vision for the future so that we can constantly create those goals and keep it moving. And hopefully that's helpful. So think of it in those simple terms. The leaders at that 50, 40, 30,000 foot view, the managers at that 10, 5, 1,000 foot view. I hope that's helpful, and I'll see you guys next Monday in the daytime. But for now, have a great evening and a great week. Talk to you soon. Bye.